I think I'm this side. Make sure you don't miss out on fantastic boundless innovations. Right, I've been itching to get at this for a while. This is called the Emerson. And I bought this 2 years ago. We had it on open house on a Monday, 9 p.m. to midnight. I'll see you tomorrow for that. Shameless plug. This is an item I bought a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love it. I bought it for VHS tapes because, you know, that weight was very much on my shoulders to convert those VHS tapes and digitize them. My mom really wanted me to do it. I use this. I know how to use it. We're going to show you how to use it. It is a brilliant problem solver, best of its kind, best in its class. I was excited to finally get it on the schedule. Unfortunately, I am the last to have it. It's been on the past few days. $189. I paid $300. It was actually on special at the time. It's $299.99 is the HSN deal now. We are at $189 and change with free shipping and handling. It's fantastic. I want you to hear what I heard, what convinced me to buy it. My dear friend, electronics expert, Lori Leland returns. Lori, looking a vision today.
Thank you. I had to do tropical.
I love it. I'm
Good
happy to see you.
Thank you so much for having me back again.
You have sold me many things over the years.
Well, you sold me many things too. This works both ways.
But I swear now, this is maybe one of the best things I ever got because it solved a problem for me that carried heavily on my back. I needed to convert all those memories.
Absolutely, and it actually does a lot of different things. So this is very multi-purpose, coming your way from Emerson. We love this global company. They started in the 20s. And I just want to tell you, we have a lot of tapes lying around our homes, right? When is the last time you popped in a tape to enjoy it? What do you have currently trapped in your home on VHS tape? Is it baby's first steps? Maybe it's your wedding. You haven't watched that maybe in decades. So what you're going to be able to do with Emerson is you are going to be able to very easily plug in your source. I'm going to show you how you do that in just a moment. You're going to plug in, maybe it's your VCR, maybe it's that camcorder you've been holding on to, and you're going to be able to connect it with the cables that we include. So remember these are the RCA cables. It goes red, white, yellow into your Emerson, and then typically into your VCR, you're gonna have the yellow and the white. Let me just flip it around here and I can just show you the side a little bit here. So see how I did it right? Like this. Can you see? Just yellow and white, that's it. And now without a TV monitor, without having to have a computer, without anything, just these two devices talking to one another, I'm gonna be able, with the touch of one big red button right here, to now save all of that footage from that tape onto a DVD disc, okay? So all you do is tap that little eject button right there, and that's where you're gonna put the disc. We include 20 blank DVDs for you.
Yep.
But you know what? You may be watching this presentation thinking, well, I do have a lot of VHS tapes, and I do wanna get them digitized, but I don't even have an optical drive anymore in my computer, so maybe I don't want a disc. The great thing about this is you don't have to burn a DVD. You're gonna be able to save your family memories onto a USB drive, just like this one right here, or an SD card like this. Because I will tell you right now, every single computer out there has both of these types of media built right in, so you can literally plug it into any computer in the world and be able to share your memories instantly. Because you know what this is? It's old, it's degrading, it's fading, you're not enjoying it, and it's not shareable. You can't share this. So what I would recommend, take a look around your house. Do you have a VCR, first and foremost? I did. It was up on a high shelf in a closet. It was full of dust, but it did work long enough for me to get all of my tapes digitized, and then it died, and then I had to go to a thrift store and pick this one up for $5 so I could do a demonstration for you all on TV. So the thing I want you to know, there is no such thing as a new VCR. No such thing. They don't exist. If you can, grab one that you probably have still at your house, or run to a thrift store, pick it up super cheap, and this could be your last chance to be able to digitize those memories before these start to degrade and fade. By the moment, they are falling apart, guys. And with this one easy tool now, you're gonna be able to digitize everything and put it on a format where you're using it. Then guess what? You can get rid of the VCR, and you can get rid of these tapes forever, which are probably taking up a ton of space in your home, and you're not getting rid of the footage. I had a girlfriend tell me the other day, I think I'm gonna throw the VHS tapes away. I don't know what to do with them. And I said, I have a solution for you. It's called Emerson. Don't throw the tapes away, because there is some precious found footage that I really believe if you're doing this, you're gonna discover that you haven't seen in decades.
There's so much to say. I think a couple of things. Firstly, you know, as we get older, I think we appreciate more and more the value of moments and memories and loved ones and family. That's the most valuable thing in our life, to be able to to look back and revisit those magical moments when you can see somebody's reaction, hear their voice, hear their laugh, see that twinkle in their eye. When my dad passed in 2012, it weighed heavy, all these moments of memories. I decided one day I was going to start a journal where I wrote down a memory about him every day, because as the years go by, you start to forget things. And I never wanted to forget the things that he would say, the funny things that he would do, the way he used to call me, my boy. I never wanted to forget that. So when it comes to those visual, magical moments that are on VHS tape, that are, if I may borrow the one you had, Laurie.
I know, this is me as a show host like 500,000 years ago.
This is valuable, Laurie.
Oh, well, I mean, I had a waistline then, so it's something. That was child.
They were magical moments in their own right.
For sure.
This needs to be preserved. We need to share this. And that's what Emerson created. The other point that I want to make is that after doing this job for so long, I'd seen so many iterations of products that do this, many of which are very complicated. And my honest opinion is that you and me and most of us would take one look and say, I can't do this is too much for me. Emerson made it so easy. You know why? Because they knew that the majority of people buying this would be mums and dads and grandmas and grandpas, and they knew it had to be user-friendly. You absolutely can do it. You'll enjoy doing it. It's a fun process. And once it's done, you feel so good.
What a
because
relief.
Your family, your legacy, it's all there. And if you don't do it, who's going to do it? Because life gets in the way. Now, there are services that'll do it, but they'll charge you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. This is something you buy once and you're good to go. No, again, I don't want to railroad the presentation. Just on a personal level, I know how good this is, and I want you to feel confident about it. This is the final presentation of the day. I'm not the first, but it looks like I am the last to present this. We did a special deal for the July 4th holiday weekend for our birthday, $189 down from $300. So a significant discount. It is not a cheap product. It's worth every penny of the $300. Free shipping and handling. We are minutes away from being limited quantity. With the folks ordering, I have maybe 500 left. Laurie, I don't mean to go on, but it's as good as we're saying it is, if not better.
It is so incredibly easy, and you're absolutely right about our memories. We are really in need of doing something to preserve those memories, because if you're not taking steps right now, you may not have memories left to be able to preserve. So those tapes, they don't last. They weren't meant to last really past maybe 15, 20 years. And for a lot of us, those tapes are much, much older than that. So they're starting to not look good. This is your chance to really take steps to digitize, save the memories, and be able to share with future generations. There's another cool feature I just want to share with you that makes this completely different than anything else we've ever seen before. There is a free app you can download on any of your phones or your tablets, okay, Apple, Android, whatever the brand. You're going to be able to very, very easily connect to your Emerson. It just says DVD. Once you see it in the list, you connect to it, DVD system. And then you're going to tap this cloud right here. And this is going to give you the opportunity to then choose pictures, videos, documents, and even songs that you want to make a copy of from your phone. And you're going to be able to make that copy onto, completely wirelessly now, onto a DVD disc if you want. Maybe you can put your music on CD if you want to do that, you can. If you want to pop in a USB drive, you could put it on there, or you could put it on an SD card. And here's the beauty of doing that. So let me just show you how this works really quickly. I'm going to be able to select some of these photos. I've got a whole bunch here. There's me and my son. There's the little puppy. Here's some little baby pictures of me. So I'm going to choose a few right here. So this is showing me what I have plugged in. I happen to have plugged in right now. I've got my SD card. I've got my DVD. I can always plug in my USB. So I'm going to put it on the SD card, okay? So it knows what's plugged in, gives you the option, and now it's saving the photos, videos, music, or documents that I select from my phone onto the media that I choose. And look, Ma, no wires.
Right.
Now what you can do, because now I've saved everything onto this SD card, and I can view it back, because this is also a media player. Haven't even gotten to that feature yet. But what you're going to be able to do is clear your phone. So think about this. Your phone is running out of space. You've gone to take a video lately, or you've gone to shoot a photo, and your phone says, sorry, you don't have any room left. You're going to have to clear something off. Instead of paying for the cloud, instead of deleting something that you might want to save or hold on to for later, now you can make that copy of it just by using this free app completely wirelessly to your Emerson and whatever media you have plugged into your Emerson. So this is really cool. Let me show you the menus really quickly. So here's your return button, here's your return button. Now here's what you're going from or to. And by the way, this is a multi-purpose recorder. So if I plug in, as an example, this USB drive, okay, and I want to record something from USB to SD or from USB to a DVD disc, I can do it. I can record off of my old DVD discs onto USB or SD, because the new computers don't have a way to play those DVD discs, right? So you can literally record from anything to anything using this system.
And that is the other side of the story, is that there are so many different ways to use this. Once you've digitized your family memories from those VHS tapes, now we can do all these other things. Create space on our phones again. One of the things that I hope you notice is the onboard 4-inch LCD display screen makes it so easy. Oh, so many of them, there is no screen and it's just flashing lights and dots all over the place. Green means if it flashes twice, it's done. It's a pain in the neck. This is so easy, the onboard menu. The joy is that this one product you will use multiple times for many things. We are now limited quantity. This is the final presentation of the July 4th holiday. I only get to present this typically once a year, and this is probably my once a year. Again, I have mine. I love it so much so, and it changed the way I thought about converting VHS tapes, digitizing them so I could keep them, treasure them, and share them, and preserve them. If you're on the phone, we see you. We have around 350 left before it's sold out. The price is $300 normally at HSN. We're at $189.99, which is our lowest price ever. We have never been at a better value. And we added in the flex and free shipping, so you're getting a great deal. If you want to try it, again, it's not something you maybe set out this morning to buy, but if you want to try it, you have our 30-day return policy as well. I think when you get it home and you realize how easy it is to understand with the instructions that are included, you'll say, this is fabulous, I'm going to keep it. But if you don't love it, of course you can send it back and get all your money back. Laurie, they're saying 6 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. I always say good products and good brands deserve to do well. This is both of those.
It's really easy, you guys. Once you get this home, once you start kind of playing with the menu, it is so simple. Here's that picture, one of the many that I went ahead and decided I wanted to take from my phone and make a copy of onto this SD card right over here. So this is what I was able to do wirelessly. Now that I see it's on that card, I have the confidence to be able to remove that photo from my phone. So now you're restoring space and you can make your phone like new. You don't have to pay for the cloud. This is that easy way to get everything off your phone that you're not using anymore. Let me step over here to the TV because I want to show you, this is a DVD player. So maybe you have DVD discs, you have movies, you've got favorites maybe from Disney or whoever, and you want to be able to play DVDs. This Emerson right here is playing the DVD that is now playing on this TV. And here's how easy it is if you want to hook it up to a TV. There is a huge HDMI port right here on the side.
Yes,
you know these. We've got these cables in our house all over the place, probably. Most of us do. I know I certainly do. Plug it right in here, plug it into the TV, and now it's your media player. If it's something that's on an SD card or a USB, you can play it right here. So this is gonna play anything that you want it to play. So real quick, I'm gonna show you the menus. You guys can just stay focused here on the TV if you want, because this is an exact copy image. So take a look at this, I'm just going back. So if I'm going back to the very beginning of the process and I'm hooking up my VCR, I'm gonna do video to, and then you can decide what you wanna go to. Do you wanna go from video to a DVD? Do you wanna go from your USB card to a CD? You can go from anything to anything, okay? So all you're doing is just kind of thinking through what you're trying to do, and then you're selecting by tapping the button that's right here in the middle. So for TV purposes, I'm gonna take you into the media player because I wanna show you on this media player, I can now play my USB, SD card if I had one plugged in, or my DVD. So I'm gonna tap USB right here, and this is gonna show me everything that's on my USB drive. So this is showing me all the pictures. This is labeled, I can see it right here, it says Landon's third birthday party on this USB drive. These are the photos from his third birthday party. And so I'm using this now as a player in addition to being a recorder. So think about popping in the old movies like I talked about. Think about if you have SD cards or USBs and you want to do a slideshow for the family on your big TV, this will do that as well. So it really is a way to play your memories, it's a way to preserve your memories, and it's a way to get your memories saved off of your phone so that you can clear space if you decide you want to, or you can just make that backup copy onto any media you choose. That's how versatile it is. And you said this at the top of the presentation, you know, if you go in to one of the stores and you want them to digitize tapes, one of my friends said the other day, 30 bucks a tape.
Absolutely.
So if you have 6 or more tapes, this is gonna pay for itself. And then think about all the other features that you can enjoy with this too, being able to now make those copies of pictures, videos, music, documents off of your phone. That's valuable as well.
That's what the other guys can't say. This has all these different facets to it. Even just using it as a CD player, you're connected to your DVD player, you connect it to your television, and you can play those DVDs. That alone is nice, because we've got a stack of DVDs we've probably not watched in ages. That's what I mean. We're preserving and digitizing, we're watching, we're creating, we're saving space, we're downloading, we're doing all these things with Emerson. It's a one-time purchase, and it takes care of a whole load of things that are on our to-do list. Love talking about it. I wish we had 1,000 more. Sadly, we are now down to the final 400, or now under that, I presume, but at $189.99, worth every single penny. Things that we have to think about because they are deteriorating, they're degrading. Our VHS tapes are full of moments that you want to relive and that we need to make sure we preserve. This allows us to preserve them, to digitize them so easily. It's a Saturday, Sunday afternoon project that you will love doing. There might be a few tears shed, and smiles to be had, but you will love every moment of it, that's for sure. We do have some hold as folks make their final decision. Final hours of the 4th of July weekend, final chances to get a lot of these products. We're closing a lot of them down tonight. This one in particular, though, very near and dear to my heart. Those that have had it, Lori, over the past couple of years have left rave reviews.
Oh my gosh, it's so easy. I know there's lots of different menus. You just kind of feel your way through it, kind of look at what you want to try to do. It's listed there. I guarantee whatever you want to do, it's listed there. Are you holding on to this camcorder or a camcorder like this because there's video footage on it and you have absolutely no idea how to get your video footage off? This is mine, right? So it has this really weird tape thing that has no adapter. I have no idea how to play this other than on the camcorder itself. This has the white and yellow, so you can plug this into the Emerson. So you need that source, whatever that is. Maybe it's your VCR, your DVR, anything that you want to plug in. For me too, you could also record TV shows off of your DVR because mine breaks all the time and I'm constantly having to take it back to the cable company. And if I have a bunch of shows on there that I was saving, like my son's favorites, you could burn a disc. You could put them on USB, you could put them on SD. So anything in your household that would plug in with the RCA cables provided, which is most of the VCRs, DVRs, camcorders, that type of thing, you're going to be able, without a computer, without a monitor, I'm now playing my VHS tape on the Emerson, and it's simple and easy to be able to record it on a disc. We include 20 of those blank DVD discs, or on that USB, or on that SD. So really, whatever it is you want to put your media on, this is now making it digital for once and for all. And by digital, I mean, pop it into a computer, and now all of those videos can live on social media. You can put them on YouTube. If they're small enough, you might be able to email them off to friends and family and be able to share them that way. There's so many different ways for you to be able to share when your files are digital. Let me ask you this. What good is this doing you right now? Is this doing you any good at all?
No.
What are we doing with this? It's collecting dust. It is falling apart. And this could be precious family memories. This is the easiest way to turn it into something usable and, best of all, shareable.
So many of the similar products out there are not easy to use, and it is a big problem. Emerson have created the easiest to use, and I can tell you that from personal use. I know you'll love this. Please leave a review when you get it home. Lori Leland, as always, thank you.
It was so great to see you. Thank you.
Are you done now for tonight?
I mean, I'm back at 8 a.m.
I will see you.
I know,
I've got you tomorrow night, though. I've got you tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
be back. I'll be back. We have something great together tomorrow. Great to see you.
Thank
it's been
you
a
again
fun
for this.
holiday.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what's really fun as well is that tonight we've been closing down the biggest offers, including the EcoFlow.